really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see it shine, 'cause we're golden.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Constant with Sales from the Crypto, and I was about to do an analysis on an ICO to see if it was worth adding to my spreadsheet or not. And I figured I may as well turn on the recorder and go through it live. So the key things that I look at, I just published another video on it. The three key things are team, technology, and strategy. And the first thing is, the key thing is the team. If the team is weak, then nothing else matters. So I'm going to just look at an overview of COTI. So what is COTI? So COTI is a payments transaction network supported by a native digital currency, purpose-built to solve the payment challenges of today. COTI will set the standard for how payments should work in a digital currency era by combining the best of blockchain technologies with the best of traditional payments. COTI provides buyers and sellers everywhere with the easiest, most effective, and most reliable way to pay. So essentially, the goal of this is that it's going to be kind of the PayPal of the blockchain. So that's essentially what it is. You know, now you send money out, and you have no way to if something goes wrong or something happens with PayPal, you pay for something, you don't get it, or it doesn't work out, you can get your money back. So they are adding that extra layer of security so that when you make a transaction, there's some type of middleman in there that can help facilitate that. That is the key behind that, and I really love the concept behind that. So that's the technology in a nutshell. So now let's check out the team. All right. Team. Okay. This is interesting. Behind the currency of the internet. This is interesting because I was just looking at, it's like a different team structure. Okay, this threw me off a bit because this had a different structure. So I don't know, they may have just updated this. But anyway, Steve Heilbronn he's the joint CEO of Cash Connect and an automated cash handling cash handling business that he acquired as a part of the consortium in 2013. He has expertise in finance, having previously served as the global head of private banking and the joint CEO of Invest Tech Bank. That's interesting. This guy has done a lot of co-CEOing without actually running the whole thing himself. He's got a degree in commerce and accounting from University of Cape Town. So apparently he's from South Africa. So the first thing that I do is I'm gonna go here and Google Steve Halberon Investec, and let's see what comes up here. So not much here. There's a quote. Investec Private Bank Global Head Steve Halberon says, "We're extremely pleased to be taking someone of the caliber." Okay, so this guy, he seems to be pretty strong. Although there's like not a lot of information out there on him. He's got a nice video here where he talks about investments and securities.
Investec Private Bank is the investment bank for private clients. That automatically makes us very different to our peer group. Most private banks are wealth managers.
Okay, so he seems pretty strong. So I would classify him. You want to label each member of the management team. I would label him an A player. I would give him A plus status. So let's go back here. Let's see, there's somebody here. Okay, so Dr. Maddie McBrady works for BlackRock. BlackRock is huge, very well known and respected. So if he's the CIO for BlackRock, I mean, you've got just right off the bat. I'm gonna Google him, but if he shows up, that is really strong. So yeah, Matt McBrady, Managing Director, CIO at BlackRock, Harvard University. Yeah, this guy's really strong. So you go through here, and we've already got two all-stars, like right off the bat. Dr. Stefan, I'm not going to try to do his last name, CEO of Skybridge Investment. Professor Martin Fochman, University of Cologne, Behavioral Accounting and Taxation. Dr. Zvi Gabe, an expert in financial regulation. They've got a digital currency expert in Adam Rabi. Has been an advocate of Bitcoin since its very early days. AI-focused software engineer, financial tech entrepreneur. John Afghanin, president processing.com, CEO processing.com. So this man, I could not have given a perfect example of what you would consider a first class, first team. If we're looking at sports analogies, an all-star team, very strong. So just looking at the team and the concept, so I give the team an A+. I give the concept of right now, as you know, transacting through Bitcoin, it's expensive, it's slow, and there's security issues with sending transactions. So the other thing that we need to look at is the strategy. What is their strategy? So far they get an A+ in both areas. So looking at the technical white paper, let's look at the objectives. So the team was formed around the shared goal of developing a next generation payments network that would go on to become widely adopted by buyers and sellers, serving as a catalyst for the mainstream adoption of digital currencies in payments use cases. Okay, so it's comparing current card networks. So the trust model, which is the key. Trust model, you've got trust-based, reliant on trusted third parties. So you buy something online and you pay with Visa. You got Visa backing you up in case something goes wrong with the transaction. You got Visa backing you up. You have the bank at which it's drawn on backing you up. So you got that, but with cryptocurrencies, you don't have anybody that's going to bat for you. So with digital currencies, trust less, not relying on trusted third parties. Their objective is trust generative, and it goes here in terms of their technologies. Buyer-seller protection, third-party networks, centralized, it's costly. In digital currency, there's no buyer-seller protections. Their objective is to have it decentralized and efficient. Scalability, 65,000 TPS is transactions per second. Digital currency is 20 TPS. That's why it takes so long for Bitcoin to get from one wallet to the next. So their goal is 10,000 TPS, which is a lot slower than the current, but a heck of a lot faster than the current digital infrastructure. So high cost, transaction cost, it says typically low cost. I'm not sure how they figure that when when they charge them $30 to move Bitcoin around. But they're saying 0 to low cost based on behavior. That's interesting. Approval rates low, particularly cross-border contexts. Digital currencies, the approval rates are high. Their objective is to have a high, irrespective of industry or jurisdiction, which is good. Ease of use, definitely digital currencies are complicated. Traditional cards, easy for buyers and sellers. Their objective is to make it easy for buyers and sellers. So this is like the meat, the secret sauce of the whole thing, is the ease of use and having a trust model. Those are the two objectives that they aim for here. So in terms of what they're trying to do, I really like it. So that's the strategy that they're looking at. So and they go through here and they outline that. So I would go through here and and I'd bring up my spreadsheet. And I would add COTI to it. Insert a link there, so that would, when I click on that, that'll take me directly to the site. So the rating status is in process. So when does this baby start? Click on token here, and it has not started yet. So secure your place. So I'm going to go ahead and you know what I do is I will, while I'm vetting, I don't wait until I'm finished vetting to submit, but I will submit my name to the whitelist or the KYC, and then decide after whether or not. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I just went ahead and paused the video and submitted my information. So let's look in the white paper and see. I don't know if they have the distribution of the tokens spelled out. Currency exchange. Okay, so they don't have the details yet. So what I would do here is input the price, the number of tokens. Let's say, for example, let's say, for example, they had 20 million tokens. Well, 20 million tokens, and the number that were available were 15 million. So you can see here that this changed to a 10. I rank, if it's in a 20 million range, that's a nice number. It's not like in the billions. So let's say they had 50 million here, that would go to a 9. Let's say they had 100 million, gives a 7. So the higher the number, the more I penalize it for the score. So then the management team, I am giving these guys an A. Copy that down there, and so that gives them a 15 for the score there. The concept, I give it an A as well. They get to 10. Prototype. Okay, the roadmap. So quarter one with 2018, they plan on having a wallet, processing tools, API, and an exchange. In Q2, they plan on having a trust scoring prototype, listing XCT on third-party exchanges, and processing tools. So right now they don't have development. Yeah, so Q1 2018 they plan on releasing the wallet. So right now they don't have a invest in these things. Staying away from scams. If you look at the management team, and those guys are strong, they've got a track record. It's unlikely and very doubtful that they are going to get into something that is a scam. So I hope that you found this video helpful, and if you do, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. I'll see you on the next video.